Dignity or insult cannot be inherited, but a person creates it for himself. Think well of people as if they are all good and rely on yourself as if there is no good in people. Your vision will not become clear until you are able to look into your heart. Whoever looks outside dreams, and whoever looks inside wakes up. People's words are like rocks. Either you carry it on your back and it will break, or you build a tower with it under your feet and you will rise. Default text. Be strong so that no one will pity you. What hurts you today will make you stronger tomorrow. A person changes for two reasons: when he bears more than he can bear, or when he is hurt more than he deserves. When donkeys fight for power, the giving citizen falls. The mean person teaches him to take advantage of you. And tolerance with default text. If you want to be happy and free, do not allow others to despise you. Always remember, no matter how pure your intentions are, you will never escape people's bad thoughts. A coward dies 1,000 times, but a brave person only knows death once. A man remains a child until his mother dies, and if she dies, he grows old. Suddenly, do not try to win in all disputes, for sometimes winning hearts is more important than default text. Winning positions. Do not accompany a rich person when traveling, for if you equal him in spending, he will harm you, and if he prefers to you, he will be humiliated. Just as a river returns to the sea, so a person's giving returns to it. Do not be surprised if life repeats the same lesson to you, for you are the one who he refused. Default text. He learns that the greatest glory in life is not in never falling, but in getting up every time we fall. Impatience quickly runs out is the first step to making mistakes that we will regret in the future. A decent person does not regret giving and does not expect reciprocal treatment, but only suffers when he discovers that his giving went to someone. It is not worth it. Life default text continues whether you laugh or cry. Do not burden yourself with worries that you will not benefit from. Anxiety does not prevent the pain of tomorrow, but it steals the joy of today. Do not waste the most precious moments of your life improving your image in front of eyes that only see what you want to see. When the beginning is difficult, make sure that the end is worth the effort. Remember that bumpy roads led you to. Default text. Greatness. Be a teacher for your son as he grows up, and a friend when he grows up. The hearts that forgive a lot, are patient for a long time, and always compromise are the hearts that, if you decide to leave, you will never return. The most severe stage of mental maturity is your complete certainty that everything has an end, no matter how bad or beautiful it is in your life. Beware default text. Of your enemy once and your friend 1,000 times. Once upon a time, if a friend turns away, he knows the harm. If you look at what you have in life, you will always get more. If you look at what you do not have, I will never have enough for you. A wise man was asked, "What have you learned from the past life?" He replied, "I have learned that what is made of gold remains gold, and what is made of iron remains gold. It changes and responds." The best time to plant a tree was before 20 default text. 1 year, and the second best time to cultivate is now. Whoever is not satisfied with what he has will never be satisfied with what he hopes to obtain. Excessive humility brings humiliation. If speech is silver, then silence is gold. A decision made by dignity is right even if it hurts you. Never give up on something you really want. It is difficult. Default text. Waiting. But what is more difficult than that is to regret it. Do not compare your life to the lives of others. You have no idea about their journey. Do not seek revenge. The rotten fruits will drop themselves. If one day you forget where you planted the seeds, music, it will bring out the souls. Default text. The one who transcends the insult is not incapable of returning it, but he knew the value of the wrongdoer, so he ignored him, and he knew the value of himself, so he removed it. It is nice to give someone who asks you what he needs, but it is more beautiful than that to give someone who does not ask you, and you know his need. Do not give every person more than his need, for the Creator does not give salt. For default text. Thirsty, nor stone for the hungry, nor milk for the weaned. Music. Do not think that you have lost anything when you overlooked someone's misstep or responded to someone's misdeed with silence and kindness. These are only good things that will come back to you one day, and life restores to everyone who has a right is due. Your enemies are always around you. There is no stranger who wishes you evil. If you do not find him in your time of distress, do not accompany him. Default text. The time of your strength is no good. A good reputation is better than gold. At the age of 20, there will be more moments of crying than smiling. You will build and destroy dreams. Those years will be full of sacrifice and endurance. And remember that no matter how beautiful this age is, it will hurt you a lot. Do not let the hour of rivalry destroy the years of affection. God Almighty said, and do not forget, default text, if you want others to keep your secret, you must keep it yourself. If your ability calls you to oppress people, remember God's ability over you in order to avoid disappointment. Do not ask for anything from them. Default text. When God gives you a new beginning, do not repeat old mistakes. A woman desires a man who has 3 eyes that only she can see, a heart that does not know how to betray, and security that never ends. Do not regret any day of your life. Good days give happiness, bad days give experience, the worst days give lessons, and the best days give music. Memories. Default text.